Hi Dollar Divas, welcome back to my channel. So I'm super excited because I am back with another Dollar Tree haul. So in the last 3 days I've been to 5 different Dollar Trees kind of within an hour of me, and I'm really excited about some of the stuff that I picked up. I found some viral finds, I found some new brand name makeup, as well as some other things I haven't been able to find that you all have been seeing, some necessities, and some skincare that I've been wanting to try. So like I said, this is a super exciting haul today. Of course, if you're a returning Dollar Diva, thanks so much for coming back for another video. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Jessica, and I'm basically a bargain beauty channel. I like to do a lot of the same content that other beauty channels do. I just like to keep it at the bargain price point if I can, so the closer to $1, the better. And because of that, I also do a lot of Dollar Tree hauls as well. So if it sounds like you're in the right place, I do hope you'll become part of our Dollar Diva family and community here on YouTube. As always, I'll have my Dollar Tree haul playlist down below in the description box. That way you can binge watch more videos like this. And without any further chit chat, let's just go ahead and get into today's video. So I did put a little bit of makeup on. This is like a duochrome, like eyeshadow flake type of stuff. I'll have it down below in the description box, the exact name. It's like my first time really using it, so there's a bit of a learning curve on my part. But that is neither here nor there. So I've got some necessities, I've got some skincare. So first, household items. So Dollar Tree has a lot of cleaning products, and they are now $1.50. But I think still a lot of them are a great deal. Maybe not every single thing, like some of the smaller sizes of things, but I still think a lot of it is a good deal because, y'all, I think cleaning products have gotten a little bit outrageous, like at the grocery store. Just my opinion. But I've never used anything from this brand here. At least I don't think. This is the Home Bright Multi-Surface Cleaning Cream. It says it has a pink grapefruit scent. It says it fights tough stains. It's plant-based, apparently. So it's a mild abrasive cream cleaner for hard surfaces. So you put the cream onto a damp, soft cloth or sponge and rinse clean with water, buff with a clean, dry cloth. So it sounds like you're gonna wanna be careful on some surfaces. It actually tells you it should be used with care. So I'll also let you know it contains fragrance allergens. I usually always wear gloves when I clean. It actually smells really, really nice. It says to shake it real well before you use it. I guess to get like all the product mixed and that kind of stuff. So I will definitely be trying this on some stuff. I'm kind of thinking like my shower possibly, my sink, things like that. And so I will try it and definitely let you know in a future review video. If you have used this, definitely let me know what you think. And I'm sure this is like a dupe for something, you know, because they have that pink cleanser stuff, that stuff that comes in the tub, which I have used. I've never used the original, but I've used the Dollar Tree version. So this looks like it could be, I don't know, like a dupe for the pink stuff or something like that. Although it doesn't say anything about being pink, it just is pink. But definitely let me know if you've tried this and what you think. So I really thought this was a good deal for $1.25. This again is the Home Bright brand, and you get these bottle cleaner tabs. You get 12 for $1.25. Cleans your water bottles, your coffee tumblers, your beverage containers, thermoses, and more. So this is what they look like. I've heard of a lot of people using like denture tablets and stuff. I don't use like reusable water bottles, but I do use coffee mugs. You can use it in silicone, stainless, and plastic. You fill it with warm water and you drop it in, you let it sit for like 15 to 30 minutes, pour it out and rinse. It says for tougher stains, use hotter water. Just use hot water, I guess. And you can let them sit overnight. Like I said, 12 tablets I think is a really, really good deal. Let's see how they're packaged. So they're really nice. They're individually wrapped, which is really, really nice because that means you can kind of keep one with you like on the go. They're gonna be protected from water and all that stuff. Definitely something you want to keep away from children because, like, y'all, that looks like candy. So I would definitely keep them away from children. But I'll definitely let you know what I think of these in a future review video. And definitely let me know if you use these and what you think. You know I love talking to you all and hearing your opinions on things. And then I've been trying to get better about eating a little bit more fruit lately in the last couple of months. I generally keep my stuff in like a green bag, but I wanted to try these out just because they looked really interesting. So they are the Cooking Concepts Veggie Storage. So this is what they look like. I got 2. They're for veggies, but they also have fruit in them on the package. So I'm assuming you can use it for fruits or vegetables. They're reusable, freezer and dishwasher safe. They're not recommended for the microwave. And they're also BPA free. I don't know how many ounces they are. It doesn't really say. But this would be really good for like blueberries, carrot sticks. They're locked on. They're real tight. So that's really nice. So I guess what you can do is you can wash them in here And I guess you'd want to really dry them too and put them in there. And it's nice because they're gonna get some air around them and all that kind of thing, so they're not like sitting in their moisture, I guess is the idea. So something that I did, which when you get them, you want to make sure there is a right and a wrong way to put the top back on. Put it on the wrong way, the things slide down. You want to put them where they have the little tabs and it locks. So I've got 2 of those. I will definitely let you know what I think. I might even do like a little experiment where I like to store my stuff usually in green bags, the Debbie Meyer's green bags. So I might put some in one of those and then put some in here and see how good they last, like how long they last. So I will definitely be testing that out. So the Christmas stuff is out at my stores now, as I'm sure it is yours as well. And I'm always just a sucker. So I went by and I love the Dollar Tree's little like brush cleaner trees. Thought this one here was super, super cute. $1.25, all my decor is $1.25. It's got like little ornaments on it. And so I've shared this picture before, but on like my foyer table, I do like a little like tree farm and I use all different types of trees. And I've got quite a few of these little brush trees. I've got some others as well. And yeah, I just thought that was super, super cute. I think, you know, if you went to Hobby Lobby, you would spend at least, I would say $2.99 for something like this. So, and they're back with all their like fabulous buffalo plaid, like Christmas ornaments and stuff. And I think that's what I'm gonna be doing this year. I think I'm gonna go back to buffalo plaid this year. So now on to skincare before I get into makeup. So here is a viral item, you guys. And I think these are starting to get a little easier to find because the hype has died down a little bit. So I've been able to find these a little bit more often than I used to. And I'm talking about the Be Pure hand sanitizers. So today I got done with a rehearsal and I have a Dollar Tree on the way home. And I was not gonna go in, but I was like, oh, I might as well. And y'all, I am so glad that I did because I found the fall scents. And I got 2 of each. They were actually pretty well stocked. They had 1 big box of them. And there were quite a few still left in there. So I don't know if these are new this year. Let me know if you know for sure. They're both limited edition. They say that on there. You get the Honey Crisp Apple Scented and the Pumpkin Vanilla Scented. I was gonna get 3 of each, but then I was like, I probably should just get 2 of each. So let me know if these were around last year or if these are new this year, because I never did get to see them last year at all. And then they also had a bunch of cases as well. And I just got 1 of each. I got one that's red, one that's orange. And honestly, I may not use these myself. I may put them in my next giveaway. So I don't really know. Or I might keep one. I don't really know. But I did get 1 of each color there. And I will be reviewing all of these scents as well. I've got the cucumber mint, I've got the watermelon, and now I've got these. And so I will be reviewing the different scents in a future review video. So yeah, I was so, so excited and very, very surprised. Sometimes you just have to, like, when you're thinking of not going into the Dollar Tree, you just have to go. Like, I have found it's literally those days that I don't want to pop in are the days I am so glad that I did. So now for skincare. So y'all, I saw this back a couple months ago, maybe 3, 4 or so months ago, and I regretted not picking it up, but it has made its way back to my Dollar Tree, so I did. And what I'm talking about is the Global Beauty Care Snail Mucin products. So they have a serum. It says it's hydrating, brightening, and replenishing. Look, it's got a snail on there, you guys. It's so cute. So apparently, you know, snail mucin, I've never used snail mucin. I do have some little eye patches that a friend gave me, but I haven't really used much of these snail mucin products. It's a natural source of several skin actives that nourish and help promote the appearance of healthy skin. This is free of mineral oil, parabens, alcohol. It is not tested on animals. It's supposed to help your skin barrier and give you glowing, healthy skin. So super excited to try this. Let me see. I don't really smell anything. It's got a nice texture. It's kind of like the Power Serum in my opinion. It feels very, very nourishing. Let's see if it has fragrance in it. It's got hyaluronic acid. It doesn't say that it has fragrance or perfume in it. And like I said, I don't feel anything. So this very well may be fragrance free. And it says here on the bottle, and I don't know how true this is. I would imagine it is. It has the cruelty-free emblem on it. This company apparently gives back and donates to a variety of organizations that empower people around the world and in their community through hunger relief programs. It says you can visit their website to learn more. So it's very interesting. I don't know if I've seen that on any of their other products other than the snail ones. So like I said, I don't know how true it is. I can't speak for the company, but it does say that on the packaging. Then the moisturizer, again, it's hydrating, brightening, and replenishing. This also seems to be fragrance free as well. So it's packaged up like all of their little moisturizer products. Oh, how cool. Look at the packaging, you guys. It's like clear. I'm so excited to try this. So it's like a jelly moisturizer. Let me know if you have tried this. Like I said, I so regretted not picking it up. I think I made a short some time ago. Yeah, again, it has no smell. It feels very similar to the serum. Y'all, I am so excited. I'm so glad, like I said, I kicked myself for seeing it last time and not picking it up. So I am so glad it made its way to my Dollar Tree again. I'm finding that these I've been able to find at Dollar Tree here in the last week, as well as the Power Serum. So if you had a hard time finding the Power Serum, definitely check out Dollar Tree. They changed the color of the cap I showed you in my last haul, so you might be passing it over and not realizing it. So then I get some more Global Beauty Care products. So I recently just hauled the citrine cleanser, and I saw these as well and thought I would give them a try as well. They had one other product, I can't remember what it was, but I only picked up these two. The Jade Gel Cream Moisturizer. This is supposed to be balancing. And then the Amethyst Facial Scrub. This is supposed to be polishing. I still have not yet seen the pumpkin scrub make its way back. That's why I want to try this scrub here and see if I like it as much. So the scrub is actually packaged a little bit differently. It's not like in that taller container. It has a scent to it, but it looks like a nice, like decadent scrub, y'all. This does have fragrance in it. It seems really rich. So it really looks like a sugar scrub. If scent doesn't bother you, it has a very spa-like scent in my opinion. So I am super excited to give this a try and let you know what I think. Then the moisturizer. I love a gel moisturizer for like after I film, if I take my makeup off, or after work when I take my makeup off for the ride home. I like to have like a light moisturizer, and I love a gel type moisturizer for that. So here's the container. It's back. It's the size of, you know, all of their creams like this. I'm sure this has fragrance in it as well. Yeah, this has perfume in it as well. And it's like a gel cream. I think it smells nice. I think the scent is really light. Just a very light jelly consistency. Again, something that, you know, you wouldn't want to wear it during the day without an SPF. But generally, like I said, if I take off my makeup, like after filming, and I'm just staying home, I'll use a gel product like this, or taking my makeup off after work, in which I'm generally just gonna come home and wash my face. So yeah, excited to give this a try. Let me know if you have tried these here as well. And then I've heard great things about these, and they have two different varieties. These are the Global Beauty Care Brightening Toner Pads. They've got glycolic acid, lemon, and honey, and you probably have seen these before. They're supposed to be a dupe for something. I don't know if it's like strivectin or something like that, but they are a dupe for something. And they have another one as well. I can't remember what color the lid is, but they've got other ones too. So what I love about them is they come sealed, so your product is not going to be dried out. You get 40 pads as well. So the glycolic acid, it removes buildup on your skin to reveal smoother, brighter skin. The lemon provides vitamin C and alpha hydroxy acids. They're supposed to help detoxify, cleanse, exfoliate, and brighten acne-prone skin as well. So if you have those marks, it's supposed to help with that. Then honey moisturizes and soothes your skin for a healthy glow. So that's probably so your skin doesn't get too dried out. So I will definitely be trying these and letting you know. Definitely let me know what you think. Got one more skincare item as well, just because I've been really curious to try it. And my stores have been kind of wiped out of this particular product. They'll always have the cleanser and the toner. I've used the toner before, but they just never generally, it's just harder to find this particular product. I'm talking about the Daily Gel Face Lotion from Global Beauty Care. This is part of their line of skincare that are like the bubble dupes. Now I'm a sucker for like this color combination, so I love the packaging. I think the packaging is fun. Doesn't really seem it, but it's a little bit more of like a white colored gel. But again, I like something like this for the same purpose. Doesn't seem to have fragrance in it. So like I said, excited to try this for after I take off my makeup and kind of before I do my full routine. So excited to give that a try. I finally found it at my store. So last but not least, we have makeup. One of my Dollar Trees today had a bunch of brand name stuff. A lot of it was lip products, which I passed on, but I did get like footage for shorts, but I didn't actually pick them up. But they also had this right here, which made me really excited. And they had quite a few shades. This was the lightest one I could find. A lot of them were like this and darker, but it's the Joa Wand Me Up Concealer. They were all packaged like this. Well, I think I've only ever really used like one Joa product. I had a powder, like a banana powder, and I've got a brush from Joa. But the packaging is really super nice. I'm hoping the shade will work. I think it will. I think it's just light enough. I think anything darker would have just been would have not worked. But it has a bit of a smell, but we will see So there we go. So yeah, I will, like I said, I would have preferred it still to be a little bit lighter, but we'll try it out and cover it with some lighter powder and just kind of see how it does in my next testing new Dollar Tree makeup video. Then I found a couple more items from the Ioni Glow Getter collection. Of course, I've been on the lookout. I've been told there's a Halloween line from Ioni, also something called the Carousel line, and I heard that LA Colors has their Halloween stuff out as well. So now I'm on the lookout for that stuff. So I got a couple more products from the Glow Getter line. So I bought the other scent of this, and I think I'm gonna really like it, so I just went on ahead and got the other scent. This is the Ocean Dew scent of their Optimist Glow Mist. Skin soothing, calm, refreshing, and it contains squalene, which I just learned about. I love the packaging very much. It does feel really, really, really nice. So yeah, very, very excited to try this to like refresh my makeup when I'm at work and throughout the day and stuff like that. And then I passed this up the first time I saw it, but I went ahead and picked it up because I had a Dollar Diva tell me to. Now it looks beautiful in the packaging. It's the Fruit Extract Lip Glaze. This is in grape. It's a lip oil and gloss hybrid, apparently. It's lightweight, hydrating, has vitamin C and grape extract. And look at that, y'all. It looks really pretty. It has like an iridescent look, which I don't know if it'll translate, but like I said, I'm always open to recommendations from Dollar Divas. So the packaging is gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the product. It looks so pretty. Love the packaging. Smells like grape. Wow, y'all. That is beautiful. It's very like iridescent. Look at that. Gosh, I need that in a liquid eyeshadow, y'all. So very excited to give this a try. And like I said, I definitely got this through a recommendation from a Dollar Diva. And then last but certainly not least, another brand named item. So I've been seeing a lot of Ardell lashes at Dollar Tree. This is the first time I came across some Salon Perfect lashes. And so I picked these up. You get two for $1.25. They look a little dramatic, but you know I'm not afraid. They're the Winged Demi collection. So here's what they look like. So I will test these out here in a video. They look very light and fluffy and feathery. It says they have an ultra light band. It says it has ultra fine tapered tips and a comfortable fit flex band. So they really are like, they really feel like some high-end lashes and really look like some of the high-end lashes I've seen like at Sephora and stuff. So very excited to try those soon. So of course, if you enjoyed this haul, show me you did by hitting the like button. Definitely check out my Dollar Tree haul playlist and binge watch some of my other hauls if you enjoy this kind of thing. Definitely stay tuned for some Dollar Tree product review videos, some Dollar Tree skincare review videos, as well as a testing new Dollar Tree makeup video that I will be doing here really, really soon. So definitely be on the lookout for all of that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.